hablas español? Kya aap Hindi bolta ho? This is gonna take us a very long time. As I said, this will take us ages.
Blob. Blob. Blob.
No, we're not getting more food.
No.
Hang on. Did I just understand you?
So, Blobella, Blobber, what you're saying is you were the first to incubate and the only ones to escape.
Blob.
Blob.
Yes, it says here.
No.
Blobs must incubate before they become real organisms.
Blob.
But why were they incubating so many?
Blob, blob, blob.
Blob, blob.
What did they say?
They're harvesting blobs. Plasma City. They're stuffing them in vats, letting them rest, and harvesting their energy. They're being suffocated there, an entire species.
We can't let them do this.
We won't. Chances are, Joy is in that factory.
Find Joy, find the blobs.
You too.
Blob.
Do you know where this factory was?
Blob, blob. Blob.
You don't.
Blob.
Not even a city name or something like that.
Blob. How are we gonna find the factory?
Blob. The landmine. If I can reactivate it, we'll pay our old friends a visit.
What is this place, Tiny?
This is a government building of Plasma City.
This is a dome.
Compared to what?
My palace.
You don't have a palace.
I do.
Anyway, soldier, what I'm about to do is kind of risky. So I'm gonna need all the help you can give me. In that forest over there is a bow and arrow. You'll know how to use it.
Yes.
There will be one red arrow. That is for emergencies only. You've got this.
I do.
The energy crisis is getting too much.
You used to say no. I know.
All being
What you're doing is wrong, President.
this
You know it.
is the Parliament of...
Hello, everyone.
Tiny, I must say your appearance here was unexpected. What's your business here?
What is it you exactly want, Mr. Tiny?
What I want you all to do is to take a deep breath.
Oh no!
Sacre bleu.
I wouldn't if I were you. In case anyone here is confused. This is a Mark IV high-octane landmine, capable of destroying an entire platoon. I am more than willing to let go of this landmine. It would be more than enough revenge for me. But I'll shed some mercy. Captain, I want you to tie yourself up with that snake. I have a few demands. A few questions. Firstly, where is my wife?
We don't know where your wife is.
Joy Marquez. You know her. Where is she?
I don't know.
Crikey!
I had a feeling I wouldn't get an answer. I have a different question. You know about the Blobs? I'll cut to the chase. I'm looking for coordinates and a name. Where is the factory?
Factory? What factory?
I knew this would be easy. You ever play cricket? Three, two, one.
Negative 5031. 3561. Factory 21A. Vidicor. Zone by Vidicor harvesting.
Thank you for that. But we still have a dilemma. Somebody needs to dispose of this landmine. Somebody would need to walk a safe distance away from us and let go. Killian It has to be you. Take the landmine, walk away, and make the sacrifice, or we all go down together. That's the ultimatum I gave to Killian, and you can see what he chose. And if he lets go, he'll be blown to pieces. But I'm not the villain in this story. Of course, the landmine was fake. I defused it from the very beginning. I'm not here on a mission for revenge. I'm only here to find my wife. If I have to pull off a few tricks here and there, then so be it. What else would you expect from a tiny?
I needed to stall, otherwise they wouldn't let me escape. Get to District C as soon as possible.
It's an impressive trick back then, Mr. Tiny. Except I didn't really understand why you had to maybe strangle me.
Thank you. Your acting was spectacular too.
I assume that Soldier and the Blobs are with the rest of my rebels now.
Yeah, they're preparing. They have a big day tomorrow.
I've come up with a bit of a problem with your plans, Mr. Tiny. After your little charade earlier, they're definitely going to increase the number of guards patrolling the factory. What are you going to do?
Well, we're going to need you to convince them otherwise.
I'll see what I can do. Good luck.
Thank you for coming to see me today, Judge.
Pleasure, Mr. President. What'd you call me for?
The Vitacore Energy Factory. We have to shut it down and evacuate it. And fill it with soldiers. That way, Mr. Tiny and his friends won't be able to get our blobs.
That's the thing, Mr. President. People like Mr. Tiny, these open terrorists, show up every day. But you know what they all are?
Just like my dog.
Yeah, you want to do.
Yeah.
Look, my point is, Mr. President, Vitacore is on the verge of something huge. And people like Mr. Tiny, they're nothing. There is no point in wasting all of this hard work just because of him. So, instead of evacuating it and filling it with guards, here's what we do. We create a perimeter around the factory, surround it with barbed wire, and maybe get Captain Australia to patrol. So then, there's no way Mr. Tiny will find a way in. What do you think of that?
That sounds like a dungeon deal!
There we were, outside Factory 21A, about to dig a tunnel into their underground tunnel system. Once we get in, we'd find a computer room and try get more intel. Then we'll make a plan. It almost sounds easy, but nothing's ever easy. This will be the most dangerous thing we will ever do. We're standing off against something much bigger than us. But what if we pulled it off? The Blobs would be free. The rebels would have control. Soldier would find peace. And I'd find my wife. The odds are impossible. The peril is unbearable. But we have no choice but to try.